Hello aspirants, welcome to Wake You by Yes YouTube channel. This video is another episode of our daily current affairs initiative. In today's video, we will discuss about rule of law. And before we understand this concept, let me put some light on the context. Recently, the Chief Justice of India delivered a lecture. He advocated a theory that rule of law is nothing but a story of human civilizations. So, friends, we'll try to understand this concept, what this rule of law is. So, rule of law means absolute supremacy of law. Let's try to understand that. Suppose we have a country A, and this country is being governed by law. And this country is practicing ideals like justice and equity. And there is no influence of arbitrary power on this country. So I can say that this country has rule of law. Now, this rule of law, it has three components. It has three principles. So first principle is equality before law. Equality before law means that no man is above the law, be it rich or poor, everybody is same in the eyes of law. Second principle is supremacy of law. It means if you breach the law, then you cannot go scot free. You will be punished. And the third principle is predominance of legal spirit. It means the constitution is the result of rights of individuals, and these rights are enforced by courts of law. These rights are enforced by courts of law, these rights are defined by courts of law. So this component talks about the judiciary. Now there are some other principles too. These principles ensure the smooth implementation of rule of law. So what are these principles? First principle is that laws should be simple in language. They should be unambiguous. It means people should know what laws are governing them. So they should be simple in language. And the second principle is participation of citizens. Now, let me tell you, the essence of the democracy is participation of citizens. So that's why elections are held. So citizens, they choose representatives, and these representatives enact or form laws on the behalf of citizens. Okay, so participation of citizens is very, very important in a democracy. Or in a democracy where rule of law exists, participation of citizens is very, very important. And the third principle is that in a democracy where the rule of law exists, there must be a strong independent judiciary. It means the laws which are being enacted by the legislature, somebody has to review those laws, whether those laws are in line with the constitution or not. So there must be a strong independent judiciary. Now, there are some challenges associated with rule of law. Now, those challenges are: first, some laws are obsolete, some laws are redundant, some laws are irrelevant. So, this is the first challenge. Because of this redundancy, the legal process becomes difficult, it becomes time consuming. So, this is the one of the most main challenges as far as the implementation of rule of law is concerned. Second, some laws are extremely intricate. They are very, very complex. And the comprehension of these laws is very, very difficult. So this is the second challenge, complex nature of laws. So this is the second challenge, complex nature of laws. So because of this intricacy of laws, comprehension, interpretation becomes very, very difficult. Now, the third challenge is that laws are being used as a tool of oppression. Let me give you the example of famous journalist Vinod Dua. He said something against the government, and under sedition law, a case was registered against him. So this is the third challenge, that some laws are being used as a tool of oppression. Now, what can be done to overcome these challenges? Let's discuss that. The first thing that can be done is that the laws which are obsolete, they can be amended or they can be repealed, or laws which are irrelevant, they can be modified. So this is the first thing that can be done. Second, there must be safeguards against the misuse of law. It means proper concrete evidence should be provided to prevent the misuse of law. And the third thing that can be done is, it was suggested by, in fact, if a question is asked in the mains examination, so this is the suggestion that you can give. Economic Survey 2018-19 suggested the formation of Indian Courts and Tribunal Services, and this tribunal can advise the judiciary regarding legal reforms. So this is the suggestion you can give when you write the answer vis-a-vis this topic. And one more thing, this is something which you must know. As far as the origin of this theory is concerned, the origin can be traced back to ancient Romans. So they were the first who started practicing this theory. After this theory was championed by so many medieval thinkers. In fact, in India also, this theory was advocated by Chanakya. Chanakya said, a state is governed not by the ruler but by the law. So this is something which you must be knowing. So in this video, we have tried to understand this concept, and we have covered some facts also. As far as the mains answer writing is concerned, you can mention these points. So if you have liked our video, then you can subscribe our YouTube channel for more such videos, and you can follow our social media platforms for daily current affairs content. So that's all for today's video. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.